Hello, zine friends, and welcome to another Happy Mail Monday. It's definitely a little bit later than I anticipated, but that's how things go sometimes. If you hear any noises or anything like that, I left the door open to my little podcasting space, and Asimov's currently running amok, and the dogs wanted to come in and say hello. So yeah, one of the more chaotic Happy Mail Mondays, that's for sure. Yeah, so settle down, settle. Oh gosh, wow. It's one of those Mondays, isn't it? Anyway, I have a bit of a short and sweet one for you today. I have two lovely letters, one from Australia and one from Brazil. So let's talk mail. And I couldn't find this for a sec. It's definitely Monday, isn't it? And I'm sorry if my voice is a little scratchy. I'm not sure what's going on there. I don't think I'm losing my voice, but given the little cracks and the suddenly going a little bit high pitched, maybe I am. Woo. Oh, I hope not. I still have to record the podcast. That's how late I'm running. I usually record the podcast on weekends. And yeah, it's Monday. Still haven't. Okay. First bit of lovely zine mail comes from the amazing one and only Kira of Small Potatoes fame. Now, I actually just reviewed Small Potatoes recently, so I think I'll put a link to that in the description if you want to check that out. Oh, let's see. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. So this is from Kira, and oh, goodness. I don't have permission to read this. I should have checked first, but basically, Kira has sent a zine because they are awesome in that way. Dun, dun, dun. Drawn poorly zine on identity. Very cool. I'll show you the back. Check that out. I have some details for you. Things will, of course, be in the description. Oh, that's so cool. Gotta make sure it's focused back. Oh, goodness. Actually, Kira, I follow Kira, and I'm Drawn Poorly on Instagram, and Kira had actually mentioned grabbing a copy of one of these for me. Oh, Kira, thank you. Thank you again. I hope I thanked you properly the first time when you mentioned it on Instagram, but thank you again. That's, Drawn Poorly zine. I do, of course. Do I really need to say at this point that I love a zine? I think we know. I think I've made it pretty clear. I think I need some more sleep. I think I'm a little... Oh, good. Thank you, Kira. Thank you so much. And that you sent it all the way to me as well. Thank you. And thank you for supporting the zine community. Kira is really amazing. They create community spaces and safe spaces. And I really admire that drive. Excuse me again. I think my voice is maybe going. But yeah, definitely check out my review where I talk a little bit, excuse me again, where I talk a little bit more about that. Because obviously the number of words I have left is limited given the way my voice is going. It's Monday, can you tell? Oh goodness, I swear I'm not taking anything or smoking anything or injecting anything, I promise. Thank you so much, Kira. Thank you. I appreciate your generosity. You really inspire me to do more within the zine community. Next up, and now that I've got a little bit of my voice back after unceremoniously clearing it, thank goodness for editing, right? Next up, we have gorgeous mail all the way from Brazil. Check out those stamps. I'm not a stamp collector as such, but I'm, if there was a hobby to take up, a collecting to take collecting thing to take up. It should be stamps because, I get such awesome mail from all around the world. And I don't know if you noticed, but I will take some time to show you all the cute kitties on the envelope. I'm trying to see it. Yeah, how cute are those? And on the back as well. Planeta Burr. Now, I might have said that wrong. Planeta. This is from, and I'm probably going to say your names badly, and I apologize. This is from Henry and Fafa from Brazil. There's an accent on the, on the second A in Fafa, so it might be Fafe, Fafa. I am really sorry and really embarrassed that I can't say your name properly. You know when you've been saying something in your head so often, but when you go to actually say it in words, it's kind of, how do I actually pronounce that? But a couple years ago at this point, I think, Henry contacted me about reviewing a zine, and the thing was, it's in Portuguese, and it was okay, I reviewed it as best I could, and I actually I went through and got first impressions, and then I went through and used Google Translate so I could understand the comics and stuff like that. That's it's called Cat Zine. And yeah, it was just wonderful that they, take a chance on me and send me some mail despite not knowing Portuguese. I have been working on it a little bit though, actually, thanks to Duolingo, the app. Yeah, but I'm only too like, menina being a girl and menino being a boy, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm still a beginner. Anyway, they took a chance on me, and we've been exchanging zines ever since, and it's always a long way. Asimov. And there go the dogs. Anyway, this short and sweet video got so much longer because I can't stop talking about things. Anyway, mail all the way from Brazil, and I'm not quite sure what this is, but I hope. Ooh, in cello wrapping. Whatever could this be? Oh, it's very pretty. Oh, and there's a note. Oh, okay, so we have some bits of art. This is by Henry. Very cool. Very cool. And more art by Henry. So cool. So much skill there. Really. Oh, let's see. And there's a letter. Let's talk about the bright side of life. Zines. Agreed. Oh, that's lovely. Basically saying hello and thank you for the reviews, and that the reviews help them to feel proud of themselves, as they should. They are so skilled, so talented, they have so much going on. And basically, this zine is called Outono. And I think I'm pronouncing that right. Again, I'm beginning in my Portuguese, which equals fall or autumn. Hence the leaves. Fafa likes to use leaves a lot. And again, I'm really sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. But yeah, she uses zines a lot in her, zines. She uses leaves a lot in her work. And yeah, apparently this is a Outono is a reboot of a zine that she used to run in the late 90s and early 2000s. That's fantastic. A revival of the zine. That's fun. Oh, that's so cool. I like to think that people are, I like those kind of stories, that people are coming back to zines or coming back to revive old zines, and are feeling inspired to keep going and that that sort of thing. Forgive me, I'm a bit lost for words, both in the throat and in the mind, apparently. But yes, that's really brilliant. And one thing Henry mentioned in the letter is just it's hard to see government issues and social issues happening and things like that. But a lot of what zines are found in punk culture, in that sort of standing up for against what's not right, standing up for what's right, changing things and trying to change things. And zines can be very fun and cute, and they all have their uses and their different flavors. But as far as the punk side and of that zine history, a lot of it was used politically. It was used to get out messages that weren't popular, that weren't allowed, or etc. by the mainstream. So I'm very glad that they are feeling inspired, and I'm so glad and grateful and thankful that they are sending zines to me all the way from Brazil. It always always takes a while for the zines to get here and for mine to get there, but I'm always grateful and happy to wait for such wonderful things. And I will also link the cat zine. I say cat as Asimov goes. I will also link the cat zine reviews in the description, because I believe the review of cat zine 1 has a picture of one of the comics Fafa made, and you really should check it out. There's so much talent there. I know I could just pop open the zine and show you, but again, I'm not comfortable doing that without explicit permission. Sorry about that. Another day in the life of a woman who has a cat and 2 dogs, and 2 dogs that are inside today because it's really cold outside. Oh, goodness me. But yes, thank you, Henry and Fafa, and feel free to correct me if I'm pronouncing your names wrong. I will have to move my Portuguese lessons up my priority list. Goodness. So yes, and thank you again, Kira. And wow, thank you. Zines. Oh, so happy. So many good things to read. I'm actually thinking about maybe reviewing more zines per week, or maybe having like a review week at the end of each month, just because I'm getting a little bit of a stack now of zines that were sent specifically for review, and I don't want people waiting too long for those reviews. I mean, you've taken the time and spent the postage sending me these zines, and yeah, I don't want to make anybody wait too long. Excuse me, I really think my voice is going a little bit. So I will close off here and give my voice box a rest and maybe record the podcast tomorrow rather than later today. Anyway, a million times thank you to Kira, to Henry and Fafa, and to everyone who has sent me mail and is even considering sending me mail. Brings a very special joy to my life, and I'm really grateful to be able to bring you these videos and share that joy each week. So until next time, make some zines, send some mail, and bring some joy into other people's lives, and take care of your voice boxes. Oh, goodness me. Have a lovely week ahead. Mwah. Seriously, I hope my voice isn't. It feels a little bit funny, but I don't know, maybe some hot tea. I really need to record the podcast. This is not good timing, voice box.